Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting anyone new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all of the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holding up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Huh? Well, I did. Do you really think it's been bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agreed with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri shakes her hand in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start even the event and each put on good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimidated with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in the club together. We're all in this club together, yeah. But you want to share that with others. inspiring them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place. Know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Siri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice.
I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but... Looks like Nakatsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to give it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? She has nothing else to say. Yuri dejectedly glanced around at everyone, at least expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Sayori! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move into the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. It starts off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Or no. Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through the notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The style of the poem is Away They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice.
Confident voice.
Her confident, yes. Thank you. More than that, her reflection is
Prescient, I think?
Prescient? Yeah, I think. I don't know. She knows actually how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Siri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up, keeping her eyes down, and walks quickly over the podium. The poem is called Yuri anxiety glance at each of us. Each of us. Do you? Oh my goodness. Do you? You can do it, Yuri. It's called after me. After image of Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she started reading the poem. Just a moment, she's practicingly refuses to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp supply of fierce and confront woman. Convenient woman. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
The
She's
poem
yawning.
is full of twists and turns to structure, I think, that she unadvocated with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire here keeps concealed it inside her head. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered her even herself.
She said
It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joined me afterward, and we Yuri the recognition she deserves. That's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. That's one called... this one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
sorry.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so you'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay, then. Siri begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cherry like Siri is. It's saccharine and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Siri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Siri meant when she said she liked my poem. Poems, yeah, poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, though.
Through and through.
Through and, oh yeah, I know through and through. Suri finishes and we applaud. I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Emily liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poem wouldn't work quite as well with kind of delivery. I don't really understand. Or, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where this sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you meant. That's well, I've been practicing kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. You don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Emily. It's not like I compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Emily lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki.
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today.
Okay, I stand up and stand in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not actually conveying my own writing, as I heard getting energy into it, I despite that, once I finish receiving applause anyway.
Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of convenience in your writing. That's something that you'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki bargingly gets out of her seat and makes her way into the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Ugh. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. Natsuki trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when I spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to a poem. Natsuki finishes, everyone applauds. She huffs back into her seat. That was so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of the other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people, but it's just my friends. It's just embarrassing. That's surprising, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess that case... You would have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I wanted to thank everyone for coming through. I might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festivals, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already presently surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been writing out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, I will finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend prepared. Monday, the biggest day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this.
Alright.
I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same aphorism as you, Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. I'm embarrassing.
You're impressing Monica.
I'm impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do it my best.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well,
How
how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Emily. Don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already.
Okay, I walked home with Sayori once more. Even though it only been a few days, a lot of things I've already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home.
Hey, Sayori?
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. What do you think?
I would still walk home with Sayori, I think.
Sure. Sayori, you really think I could ditch you for Yuri?
But... she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to be going home together. I wouldn't ruin that for you.
You're still silly, Emily. You think about me too much sometimes. Okay. Yuri would deserve if she wanted, so...
Sorry, I already made up my mind. I really can't figure out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen?
The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thing for a series to care so much about. But I wanted to respect her, and I keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days. Oh, what? Oh, okay.
Don't think it'll have any disturbing content in this one, since it's a PlayStation version.
Who knows what'll happen next time?